All right, guys, May the 27th, it is Friday, the Friday before Murph. But I want you guys to think back 1 week, what we did last Friday. If you don't remember, it was stations, 6 rounds, 1 minute stations. It was kettlebell swings, burpees, and double unders, where we outlined the time and you had to fit as much work as possible into that minute. I'll tell you what, this week feels similar to that, only we're defining the work and you have to try to get through it quickly. And I would bet that our time domain for most of us on average will be right about the same 18 minutes as it took last week, or the full 18 minutes that we had last week. All right, so what's the same, what's different? Well, we got 5 movements today. Some are gymnastics, some are weightlifting. So it is basically a chipper, right? I want you guys to think of this as a chipper, because that way you'll be thinking along the lines of strategy, and more to the point, the strategy for when I get to rest. Which are these movements that I'm pretty good at, like that I can move quickly through? Which are the ones that are gonna really tire me out? Which are the ones, or what are the weightlifting movements that I can do relatively quickly? What's gonna take me a bit of time? So you gotta think through those things. The movements are as follows: 50 double unders or 100 singles. Move right to 20 deadlifts, followed by 20 power cleans. Same barbell, followed by 10 toes to bar, and then 10 handstand push-ups. So there's your gymnastics at the end. I want you to, let's immediately talk about the weightlifting movements. You're using the same barbell, and we're saying no heavier than 135 and 95 for that barbell. I'll tell you right now, I use 115. This WOD took me around 18 minutes. We're wanting reps of 10s. Something that you can do 10 at a time, you know for sure, with a little bit of rest in between. That severely limits, that makes it so that your deadlift and your power clean are gonna kind of be like opposites. It's gonna be somewhere that's relatively challenging for your clean, but still something very, very light for you probably for your deadlift. What does that tell me? More than likely, it'll be a weight that you can deadlift 20 times unbroken throughout the WOD. The power clean, we're gonna find out, right? We want it to be out from the outset, something you know you can do 10 of unbroken. Will you be able to hold on to that 10 throughout the WOD? Could it be something you could do 20 unbroken? I don't know, we'll see. See how strong you are. I know that at 115, I had to break it up into sets of 10. And how it was very similar to last week is it was my grip that started to go. Because you go power clean into toes to bar, no matter what, you're hanging on to something for 2 movements in a row for 30 reps in a row. So, 50 reps in a row. So this is one of those WODs where grip strength has to come into play and might make you put the bar down before the rest of your body is saying that you have to. All right, so pick a WOD, a weight. Let's just throw that out there right now. Read the notes, but also think in your head that it's a weight that you can do deadlifts 20 unbroken, and then at least 20 or at least 10 of the power cleans. And then the rest of the workout, you're just kind of thinking about, when can I rest? You know, when is my rest? I know that I'm pretty good at double unders, right? So I can get 50 done pretty quick, but I know that the power cleans tire me out a lot. So I'm moving quicker on the things that I know I can move quickly on. And then when it came to the power cleans, in order to make sure I'm getting technique right, I'm really focusing on those reps and very purposefully putting it down after 10 and giving myself like a nice little rest to shake out my arms, because if I didn't, I'm sure gonna throw off the rest of my WOD. What else? That's it, really. I mean, these are movements that we do quite frequently, so these aren't like, there's no surprises here. It's not like renegade rows. We also have our strength piece today with strict press. As I said to some of my night classes, the nice thing about this cycle on Mondays and Fridays, really on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, is it's good for summer vacation, because you could miss last week and you can miss next week, and it doesn't change what we're doing this week. It doesn't change what load you put on the bar, right? You're still always working to the heaviest that you possibly can, trying for a heavy session rather than any heavy singles or triples or 5s. All right, hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, let us know. Enjoy.